On 10/8/2007, Realty Track, an internet foreclosure service, listed 235 Lincoln Avenue into foreclosure status. On May 15, 2008, my son and I lost our home in a crisis. We shared this experience with masses of people. Since August 2007, more than 1.3 million homes have been lost to foreclosure. In April 2009, 342,000 homes received auction or default notices or are dealing with bank repossessions. Foreclosed homes are auctioned weekly and even daily. Thus, I set out to document the impact and the various ways in which we are dealing with the situation. You are entering a model of an exhibition for a public space. This installation will resemble tent cities that have sprouted throughout the nation in this crisis. This model, a replica of my house, is divided into 5 rooms by various themes on foreclosure. The foyer suggests a legal process. It shows images from a courthouse, legal documentation, and comments on the ridicule of the process. From the foyer, you are moving to my bedroom. Here, the images show how the displacement process began for me. It started with unemployment. Then came pursuit for higher education and working multiple jobs. But ultimately, leaving our home became inevitable, at least as I saw it at the time. Over a period of 7 months, I stayed in 10 different places between family and friends. Home became an elusive idea, but not only to me. On a daily basis, an increasing amount of people continue to struggle with the loss of their homes. Moving on from my bedroom, the living, or as I call it, the situation room, deals with the devastating news of impending foreclosure. Images here also show the overwhelming amount of derogatory mailings on the subject. People whose homes have been foreclosed for other reasons, deed forgery as here in Debbie's case, people looking for help, and the sinking feeling behind packing one's belongings and having to leave. Other images here show alternative living arrangements, however fortunate, yet often humiliating, in the post-displacement stage. This, the dining or the collaboration room, will include images of elderly people facing displacement and diptychs of people and the homes they lost or are fighting for. Other images displayed here will come from people from other parts of the country, like Suzanne from Florida here, who were willing to collaborate on the project and include their own photographs of displacement. Moving back to the living situation room for a second. The end of foreclosures will not result in the end of the long-lasting crisis of affordable housing. Married and her mother have been waiting for a Section 8 voucher for several years now. Thus, this project will also touch upon the issues preventing people from having their place to call home. Lucas's bedroom, the solution room, is a library of the various schemes that have fueled the crisis. It shows images, artifacts, or news clippings of some of the bigger offending institutions in the selling of fraudulent mortgages, and images from TV programs offering lessons on how to make fortunes from foreclosures. Other photographs show ways in which homeowners are promised help, only to find out that it is a part of the same scheme. The foreclosure clinics, and those sponsored by local governments, promote refinancings as a solution. Whether effective and for how long, those mortgage modifications are often conducted by the banks initially involved in the greed and the wrongdoing. This room will also focus on the importance of community involvement in seeking other workable solutions. Activists such as Peggy, Debbie, Anna, Gloria, or Randy serve as watchdogs of the court process involving auctions of foreclosed homes. They try to help people stay in their homes, bring the process offenders to justice, and monitor the actions of government officials and other nonprofit groups. One such group, claiming to provide help to affected homeowners, staged a protest in front of the office of one of the most aggressive for evictions city marshals, asking for a moratorium on evictions. This interactive exhibition, including images, sound, and other media, is meant to provide a resource and help to those who are thinking of buying a house, for those who still hope to stay in their homes, and for the people and communities to physically come together to fight for solutions to the current foreclosure crisis and to bring resonance to the article of the human rights on the issue of housing for all.